Apparently, this clip was going around, and a lot of people was upset because a quote unquote white store manager threw a black mother and their crazy kid out the store. Right now, off of just if you say, oh, he was white, he threw them out already, some people would assume the worst. But then if you actually look at the footage and see the craziness that this store manager or just the store in general had to deal with, man, I'd have kicked them out so fast. F the race conversation. I'm not with just allowing your kids to be bad and run around and wild out. And a lot of parents do that. Like when babies cry, right? I seen some other viral clip when someone was getting canceled because they spazzed on the baby. Yeah, they shouldn't have spazzed on the baby and try to argue with a baby. But you know how annoying it is to be somewhere and then the baby's crying and the parent who is used to the sound of the baby crying just ignores it and doesn't attend to their child. So now everyone within a mile radius has to hear this screeching or see the kid running around throwing stuff around and wilding out because their parent don't want to control them. That is annoying. And I'm going to keep it simple. If you can't handle having a child, then you shouldn't have your child. Right? Let's be clear. If you're not prepared to be an adult and raise your child, then you shouldn't have children. In my personal opinion. Let's take a look at this clip.
You were banned last time after rape, stay out.
What are you talking about? What manager? What store
this
manager?
Is crazy.
We need to get out.
You see, not only is this bad kid wilding out, look like they're not really taking care of too. Look at their hair. Seemed like the mother didn't even take the time to make sure that they were good before they stepped out the door, right? And then what it takes is just some grooming, right? I always like, I don't like that. I feel bad when I see kids that are not groomed. You're not really doing what you gotta do. But on top of that, the kid is grabbing things off of the counters and tossing it and then telling the manager to shut the F up as this woman just says, what do you want me to do? What should I do? I have no idea. Oh, little old me. What should I do while my child just runs crazy in your store? I just gotta let him break things and damage items and not even try to pay for it enough. I just gotta let it happen. You have to deal with my child. No, you gotta get out. That's the easy solution. I'm not gonna raise your kid for you. Get out my store. You're banned from here. I don't even want you to come back once your kid's not here. No, you're done. You're done. I don't think that you have the responsibility for yourself enough to be in a store, right? Without damaging it, you're allowing your child to damage my store? Get out of here.
Stop.
No, there's no express line.
I need to get my stuff.
No, get out.
Why
Get
you
out.
banned?
What he's doing.
He's still trying to grab stuff.
What
He's still trying to grab things off the counter and she just chilling. What is this? It look like his shirt is tied to a pocketbook. That's not stopping him from grabbing things and breaking it. This look like what is this, a FedEx? This look like a supply store or something where it could be expensive things there.
can I do? If I hit my kid, what's gonna happen?
Take your kid out the store.
This is called jail. You're letting him do this.
Right.
I'm gonna go to jail.
Exactly. No, get out of here. I don't care what you say. Oh, I'm gonna go to jail. Cool. Whatever. However you want to discipline your kid. If you want to let him wild out, do that outside of the store. You're not allowed in public no more. You're not allowed to go out because you can't function in society. You haven't learned how to raise your children to not wild out like that. Or seek professional help if it needs to happen, right? If you need professional help, maybe a child therapist, something of that nature. You can't handle that, then no, you don't get to just shop like normal people. Go online, get it mailed to you. Get it mailed to you. I prefer to do that anyway.
Jail. I can't do that. I'm never gonna hit my kid. I need to get my stuff.
You're not getting anything.
No, shut the fuck up!
This is crazy. Yo, that kid going to jail. Not right now. I'm giving you a prediction. That young man will end up in prison. This is just that's the way it is. Look. If you let him wild out like that, imagine what he's gonna do in the streets. She's gonna be so happy to get this young man out her hair and just be able to relax for the day. That kid gonna be outside all the time. In fact, she might not even be at home. No one's raising this young kid. You can tell. Look at how they acting. Let me have been somewhere with one of my little cousins. Ooh, boy. Yeah, I remember one time I took my little cousins. At the time, they were like young, like both like under 10 years old. I took them to the movie theater. They begged me to take them to the movies. I'm like, you know what? I heard y'all been being good. I'll take care of the movies. They was acting up. I was like, I got something for y'all. I'm going to call my other cousin, my older cousin, which was their aunt, their father's sister. When I say the fair, nigga, her on speakerphone, y'all acting up? Y'all acting up? Y'all need me to come down there? No, auntie. No, auntie. Everything's good. No. Now they looking at me like I'm a snitch. Like, yeah, you calling auntie on us? I'm like, y'all don't know. Y'all need to be worried about me, boy. Y'all ain't here doing push-ups in the middle of this movie theater. What are you talking about? Man? Take y'all to military school right now. Right now. Your parent gonna thank me. They're just gonna expect me to pay for it. I'm not gonna be with that. I'll take you to military school right now, brother. What are you talking about? But because I guess I'm not around them, they be wild. They was wilding at one time. Now they know what it is. Now they know that. I come in the room, they start cleaning up. My little brother still does that to this day. He hear my voice. He pick up a broom and start sweeping. I'm like, yo, my man, you heard me and now you want to start cleaning your room? Oh, no. Yeah, I know. Because you knew I was going to go in. You knew I was going to go off on you, buddy. I was going to roast you. But yes, you have to discipline your children without a doubt, man. Without a doubt. Even if that comes with just taking away certain privileges from them. I could just tell from the way this kid is acting, they get all of their privileges. They go home. You might let them go outside by themselves.
I can't get myself.
They tried to say it was racism. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Everyone who's sharing that on TikTok saying it's racism is bugging out. That had nothing to do with race. That kid was out of control and the parent refused to control them. I'm not going to even say couldn't. They refused to even attempt to have their kid fall in line. And that's an issue. So we're supposed to just stay here and allow you to just run around here while your child is throwing things and breaking up items and we're just supposed to act like that's not an occurrence right now? What's wrong with you? No, not everything's about race. That kid needs discipline. That kid needs a father in their life. They need a father in their life, and you could tell. That's just my opinion, man. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Crazy out here in these streets. I know I made a lot of changes recently, and it's because I'm trying to make sure I'm good out here in these streets. So this is probably the last big one, but guys, I have a new channel. It's for my live streams and my podcast, Real Talk with BX Beast Boy. You can find that link. That is a train going on in the background. I'm not editing it out. You can find that the link somewhere on my channel. If you go to my homepage, I'll probably have it in the pinned comments too as well. If not, in the description. But go and check that out. That's where you can catch topics not only early and way before they come out on my main channel, but you actually get to hang out with me and just have conversations, maybe even ask me for advice or just ask me whatever questions you want to have, or ask. So go and check that channel out, subscribe to that. Make sure you check out my previous episodes of my podcast. I appreciate the heck out of y'all, man. Also, don't forget to check me out on Patreon. Helps me keep going. You never know, man. I might get canceled. You might come on here. I might be gone tomorrow. Never know. Check me out on Patreon and find exclusive content. You also get early access to a bunch of stuff as well. Check that out.